Hey guys, today we're doing more inner child forgiveness work, and this one is a little bit different. And I don't know, this one is weird and hard just because I have seen so many horrible things with siblings um, in clients, But today we're going to work on forgiving our siblings. If you have no siblings, you're going to work on forgiving the fact that you have no siblings because I bet that that's been a little bit of a sore point in your life from time to time. I don't know, maybe not. If you have loved having no siblings, then forgive your peer group and others in your life that you need to forgive. But um, today, we're working on forgiving our siblings. I want you to go ahead and we're just going to go through. I think what I want us to do is just do one sibling, and then you can do that same exercise, like watch this video again if you want to, or like watch that clip of the video again if you want to, and just do it for each sibling that you have. Here's the deal with forgiveness, as you know. You know, how many times do we need to forgive somebody? 70 times 7. And sometimes they require every single one of those times, even with fancy forgiveness tools like the kind that I feel like I teach. Um, when it comes to forgiveness, a lot of times we can forgive and then have a new reminder of what happened and get angry again and then need to forgive again. And there have been plenty of times in my life where I've had to forgive the same thing that happened over and over again. I had some friends that I don't know, they wouldn't put it this way, but I put it this way. They like vandalized my house. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Why would you do this to my house? And it was well meant, but it was not appreciated. And even years after the fact, I would still like wake up in the night so angry about it. And every day I'd have to forgive, and I'd have to forgive over and over through the day because I just could not get over what they had done to my house. And sometimes the things that our siblings have done to us are so horrible that we can forgive and then remember how horrible it was and need to forgive all over again because we're angry all over again. And that's allowed. Guess what? It's allowed. Be as angry as you need to be and also forgive. Okay. Feel that anger as many times as you need to, and also forgive as many times as you need to. That's the big secret. It's a cycle, and you just keep going through the cycle until you get over it, and you will, as long as you continue this forgiveness process. Forgiveness does not absolve the people that have hurt us of their crimes against us. God is keeping track of what is fair for everybody. God knows what happened. Um, and that's exactly it. That's what forgiveness is really all about. It's about setting you free from being the record keeper of this event and allowing God to be the one that keeps the record of this event. Your body does not have to be the proof of how much other people hurt you. So when we forgive, we are setting our bodies free. That's it. We're not making sure that no one has to be punished or anything like that. God's going to make sure that everything is just and fair in the end. He will have the perfect balance of justice and mercy. And we don't have to worry about that. All we have to worry about is, how are we going to get right with God? How are we going to get right with our own souls? How are we going to feel happy every day as we work through this life on this mortal plane that is so complicated and full of all sorts of weird things that we have to deal with every day? And we have to navigate it through the medium of our physical bodies. And our physical bodies are heavily impacted by how much stress we carry and how much unforgiveness we carry. All of that is to say, let's forgive our siblings now. Okay, go ahead and pick your easiest sibling to forgive. And you're going to pick one thing from their life that you're going to forgive. You're not going to do this weird blanket forgiveness stuff. I forgive you for everything. Doesn't even make sense. It doesn't work. You're going to think of one thing that you have been resenting your sibling about, and you're going to pull up that memory and feel your feelings about it really big. Make your feelings bigger and feel so angry about it. And start breathing and tapping, and you can shake the energy out if you want to. Shaking it out around yourself can help shake up those feelings. And you're going to imagine that black tornado of unforgiveness. You're going to ask our creator for help dissolving that tornado into dust and breathe it out. Okay, breathing it out. Oh, and send in light to your body where that unforgiveness was. Washing yourself clean of that old unforgiveness. Here's the deal. Just pick easy things if you want to, pick a hard thing if you want to, but it may take a long time, but just pick one sibling and one thing and forgive it. And then come back and do this again. Okay? We just do a little bit at a time. You don't have to forgive everything that ever happened all at once. We can just forgive a tiny little thing and then do a tiny little thing more tomorrow and do a tiny little thing more tomorrow. And over time, we find that we are living in a really different space. You will see how, as you let go of the wounds that you have from your siblings or peers, from your early childhood, and even from your adulthood, your body is going to feel really different. Those kinds of interactions have heavily impacted how we interact with everybody in our whole lives after that. Okay. So you healing that is going to help everything. It really is. It really is. So much of how we go forward in accomplishing our goals has been influenced by our early childhood experiences, and forgiving those experiences is going to change a lot of things for you. Don't take my word for it. Please go try it and then report back on Facebook at Intuitive Healing with Ali Duzette. Be sure to head over to aliduzetteclasses.com and check out the forgiveness session and the childhood trauma sessions. If you have it in you, the general childhood trauma, number 2, that one is all about relationships. And I believe it also includes sibling relationships. So that's the one I would check out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Maybe my body's clearing the energy of sibling unforgiveness. I don't know. Okay. Well, thank you guys for being here. I hope that you're feeling like things are moving for you and you're able to take a little bit more of a step forward. My goal is that by the end of this month, you're going to feel like, okay, I'm ready to really move forward. And that's going to be really good. Okay. I'm going to see you tomorrow.